Hi everyone, it's me, Philip the Food Guy. I'm here at Buddha in Rye Brook, New York to make another fantastic, awesome, gluten-free hibachi food video at the hibachi table. Stay tuned, be positive and follow your dreams. I'm going to show you what gluten-free food is cooking and what's good looking. Everybody eat at Buddha in Rye Brook, New York. Have yourself a great time.
It's super cool. Flaming hot hibachi time. Let's have a party with our filet mignon and scallop hibachi. It's time for a fire show. Flame on. An egg got too drunk from drinking too much at a party with his friends and decided to break dance on the hibachi table. The egg gets cracked on the hibachi table and then gets scrambled. Garlic and butter, salt and pepper gets added to the egg. The rice gets placed on top of the egg on the hibachi table. The egg and the rice become best friends. The rice and the egg takes a bath in gluten-free soy sauce. The rice magically flies over to club scallops, aka a plate. It's time to have an onion volcano party. Let's get lit just like the sun. An onion magically appears on the hibachi table, and so does the mixed vegetables. Let's chop up the onion just like a ninja. Let's have a protein party. With our hibachi proteins, it's time to be a party animal. Shrimp, filet mignon, and scallops gets added to the hibachi table. Let's get saucy with our gluten-free soy sauce. The mixed vegetables and the onion get showered with gluten-free soy sauce. It's raining salt and pepper. The mixed vegetables and the onion makes a fresh and clean entrance to club scallops. The filet mignon gets a facial with butter and garlic, salt and pepper before it gets cut up and cooked to perfection with gluten-free soy sauce. The filet mignon makes a super cool, extraordinary entrance to club scallops to join the hibachi party. The shrimp and the scallops gets a similar spa treatment, just like the filet mignon had. It's raining lemon juice. The shrimp and the scallops gets cooked to perfection, and then they swim over to club scallops. Let's close out our hibachi party with another grand old fire show. Fire in the hole.
Here at Buddha in Rye Brook, New York with the food blogger Stacy Knows. I'm going to interview her to ask you some questions, so let's fire away. Stacy, why did you decide to name your Instagram account Stacy Knows, and how many followers do you have on Instagram?
Well, one day I was at the gym and the summer was coming, and I was in this big class with like 140 people and this great instructor, Herman Walker. And he goes, summer's coming and you're going to want to tone up your arms. And we were lunging with our arms out for a 3-minute song. And I gave him a look and he looked at me and I looked at him back and he goes, Stacy Knows. And he said it for 3 full minutes. Stacy Knows. Stacy Knows. And at the end of the class, I said, that's going to be the name of my website. And you want to know how many followers I have? Today, I have 13,008.
What inspired you to become a food blogger, and are you a full-time food blogger, or do you have another job?
I don't consider it a job. I am a food blogger, but I am really a lifestyle blogger. So not only do I talk about food, I talk about being happy, I talk about travel, I talk about a million things. But listen, we all eat, so why not talk about food?
Have you been interviewed by another food blogger besides me? And if so, how many?
I don't know if I've actually been really interviewed, but I certainly have spoken to many food bloggers because we all eat.
How many years have you been a food blogger for? And how many restaurants have you been to when you first started your career as a food blogger?
Well, I've had my blog for 20 years, so I'm the OG, okay? 20 years I'm doing this. Countless restaurants. I certainly more than I can even count. I mean, listen, we eat every day. There's lots and lots of restaurants to go to.
Will you ever travel out of the country for 4 months to explore different countries and try new foods in different countries? If so, please tell me why you like to do that.
I would love to travel out of the country for 4 months. That is a dream come true. Going around, go to India, go to Japan, go to Israel, go to Greece, go anywhere because there's food everywhere. That is a dream come true. Do you want to come with me?
Maybe. What are your top 5 favorite foods that you like to eat? And what are your top 5 favorite desserts that you like to eat?
My top 5 foods. You know, number 1, I hate to admit, I love cookies. That's probably number 1. I like all kinds of food. Pizza, chicken, eggs, lobster, steak. I like all kinds of ethnic foods. I like a lot of the foods that holiday foods, a lot of brisket, a lot of chicken soup, deli. But I like sushi. I like Indian food. I like all food.
Do you like to bake and cook? And if so, can you please explain to me what kind of foods that you like to cook and bake?
So I like to cook, and I do believe that if you can read, you can cook. So it's interesting, where I used to cook a lot from cookbooks, now I cook off of Instagram. So if I see something that looks good on Instagram, that's what I'm cooking.
That's awesome. Thank you for your time, Stacy. Everybody follow Stacy Knows and Philip the Food Guy and Buddha in Rye Brook on Instagram. And don't forget to eat at Buddha in Rye Brook, New York. And don't forget to tell them that Philip the Food Guy sent you.
Thanks, Philip.
You're welcome, Stacy.